Hi Pisces, it's B. Welcome to April 2015, my little mermaids and mermen. And I really hope that all of us got through that Pluto-Uranus square. It was a doozy, and the energies are still hanging around. Now on the 20th we had a super moon total solar eclipse in your sign. So basically what that means, Pisces, is you are going through, hopefully not an identity crisis, you're going through an identity change. You're really starting to own who you are and what you bring to the table, and your creativity and your love and your passion and your vision for what it is in your mind you would like to manifest is definitely starting to bubble to the surface. Now, as all of you know, I put out a Pluto-Uranus square video, and that video certainly rocked a lot of people's worlds, but the energies really don't mess around, especially these two planets. So we've been definitely going through a metamorphosis of sorts, and hopefully we have been able to incorporate those energies to better serve us and our higher purpose. Now Pisces, what do we have going on for April of 2015 for you? Well, we have the sun going into your second house. So with the sun going into your second house, you are going to really be focused on money. And you are really going to be, working on what it is that brings you value. The second house is about value. It can be about self-value as well. So it's very, very important for all of you to start really looking at what type of value you bring to the table and what types of value other people are actually bringing to you as well. I mean, you really have to find out who's on Team Pisces and who's not on Team Pisces, because this massive change that you went through with this Pluto-Uranus square, and the Mars activation of that Pluto-Uranus square, and you had this total supermoon total solar eclipse, it's like an eclipse on steroids. Okay, massive change on top of the Pluto Uranus change. So you guys are being pelleted, like you're on the receiving end of that machine that pops out all those tennis balls, and you were just being pelleted by all of these energies. So just be aware that you need to give yourself just a little bit of time to acclimate to those energies, because Pisces are like sponges. They're able to take these energies and they assimilate them into their consciousness, and then what they do is then they reflect that out into the world. So it's very important right now for Pisces to own their own energy and do not own other people's energy. It's very, very important. The square and the eclipse and going through this identity change and owning your power, has brought you to a situation where you're like, I'm done. No more stepping on Pisces. No more doormat Pisces. I have gone from a fish to a shark with very, very sharp teeth. Okay? I am done with people taking advantage of me. I am done with people stealing my ideas at work. I am going to shine. That is what I am going to do. So this is what happens when that sun goes into that second house, and when that an eclipse lasts for 6 months. The energies can last for 6 months. So you go through this massive identity change when you're finally taking back your power, along with the sun in your second house. You're bringing value back to yourself. You are not going to be taken advantage of anymore. You are learning and have been learning how to set your boundaries while still being compassionate, loving, and kind, but not absorbing all of that negative energy that's coming to you, and literally, with love, telling some people to back the freak off. Because if you're going to be part of Team Pisces and you're going to be part of this amazing, super awesome energy that you're pumping out, they better be playing for keeps. They better be real, they better be genuine, they better be honest with you, because you will pick up on it just like that. Okay, Pisces, let's see, after that long diatribe, let's go ahead and, or discussion, personal discussion, internal discussion probably, because I don't have anybody here with me, it's just me. So let's go ahead, let's get to your reading for the month of April 2015. Now, I know a lot of you have been kind of going through some changes, and those changes not so nice sometimes. And oh, this one wants to come out. And how I'm going to read these is that I have a card for your general energies, then I have a card for your work and finance, and then I have a card for your relationships, and then I have a card for your health, and then I have a card for the spiritual advice, which is from the Crystal Ally deck for spiritual advice. So let's keep going. So so in the March reading for the general energies, you guys had the Devil, and you also had the Emperor. So I'm just kind of getting downloads right now, and I'm hearing that a lot of you actually were overcoming addictions. So those of you where both of those energies applied, initially I separated those energies out into one section of Pisces and another section of Pisces. But I'm kind of being told here that some of you may have been overcoming addictions. That could have been sexual addictions, that could have been alcohol addictions. You could be struggling with addictions, you know, just trying to get out of it, trying to make yourself healthy. This one wants to come out. So just kind of be aware of that. You know, you might want to take some time to yourself. You might want to meditate a little bit. You might want to center yourself, because like I said, all these Pluto-Uranus square energies are still going on. The eclipse energy gonna be going on for 6 months, and now you've got the sun in your values, house of values. So this one wants to come out. So so you just need to be aware of those types of energies, and you need to give yourself some time to acclimate to them. This one wants to come out. Okay, so we've got that. So let's go ahead and let's work with the Crystal Ally cards. And what spiritual advice do we have for Pisces for April of 2015? What have we got? Oh. Okay, Pisces. Well, you've got two that wanted to come out. I'm going to move some things around here. Okay, so Pisces, what do we have for you for your general energies for April of 2015? Oh, Pisces. Pisces, you have the Judgment card. This is a major arcana card, Pisces. You are done being judged. You're over it. You are now the phoenix rising from the ashes. You are owning your power. You are literally dragging yourself out of a black and dark coffin where you felt absolutely naked and absolutely vulnerable, like you wouldn't even be able to make it. For some of you, you were so lost, so confused, so indecisive. And now you're hearing your angels, you're hearing your voice. You're hearing the voice of angels, you're hearing the universe is speaking to you loud and clear. You are now tooting your own horn, Pisces. You're owning your power. You are not letting anybody take your power away from you. You are done being a doormat. It is time. It is time for you to rise. Own your beauty, own your love, own your kindness, and give that beauty, that love, and that kindness to people that deserve it. And if you have been giving any of those things to people that don't deserve it, you will know about it. You will feel it. And you now have the power and you have the strength to take that love, that kindness, and that compassion back and give it to people who really, really deserve it. You are learning to put up your boundaries, and you are learning how to really find out who is on Team Pisces. And if they're not on Team Pisces, you're saying back off. It's my time. So rock on, Pisces. It's your time. Okay, the next card. For work and career, Pisces, we have the Four of Swords. So what precedes the Four of Swords is the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is a card of separation, anxiety, in some cases divorce, in some cases delay, in some cases, you know, indecisiveness, resistance, those types of energies. And you are now graduating from the Three of Swords into the Four of Swords. So you are now in respite. Okay, you are taking a break. You have been to hell and back. And for some of you with last month's reading, with that Devil card, you bet you have. Pat yourself on the back. You made it. You got through this. You started owning your power. You're ready. You're ready to own whatever it is that you are bringing to the table. You are ready to say, that was my idea. I'm the person you need to go to find that information. That's what that means. That's what this card means in your work sector. You are taking a time out, whether it be your finances or actually your career, you know, or your workaday life, whatever it is. You are taking a time out and you are thinking very, very deeply on how you will not, under any circumstances, go back to that Three of Swords. You are not going back there. You are not dealing with anxiety. You are not dealing with depression. You are not dealing with, you know, divorce. You are not dealing with any of that. It's over. It's done. It's done. And that's just for if any of you are even going through a divorce. I'm just giving you the general energies. Because the cards, you know, they give several messages for several people. And like I say, these are general readings. So maybe all of these will apply to you and maybe they won't. But just you know, bear with the energies as they appear, because sometimes they come out of left field, and when I get a download, I just have to pop that right out of my mouth. So in this case, Pisces, you know, you're taking that time out. You're, you know, your career and your finances, you're really looking at things with a very, very analytical eye. You know, you like I said earlier, you may want to meditate. You may want to take some time out. You may want to just kind of lay in bed and just kind of go, okay, like, where am I going? What am I doing? You know, what is my career giving back to me? Who can I trust in my career? Who's on Team Pisces? Who isn't? You know, in my finances, you know, am I doing the right thing with my finances? Am I saving enough money? Am I using my money wisely? You know, Pisces like very nice things. I mean, it just, Pisces are not materialistic, but they like nice things. You know, they'll be the first to tell you that, you know, I don't want to hang out with people that all they care about is money. And that's true for the most part. Unfortunately, you know, some Pisces, they do get sucked in, and they get sucked into this, you know, kind of lime life type of mentality where they sometimes go to the other extreme and they think that they deserve everything, that they don't even have to work to be able to acquire what they want. They'll just go and they'll ask for it, and they just think it's going to be handed over to them on a silver platter just because they demand it. That's not the case, and I really don't think that that's the message that we're looking for here. As far as the message was for some of you, I'm sorry, it was, but the majority of you are just not materialistic. You like nice things, yes, but you are not looking at those things as a status symbol. You are looking at those things as an accomplishment, as something that you worked really hard for and you attained, and you did that on your own. Those types of things. So right now, you are looking at your career and your finances in a manner where you are taking stock of what you have. You are taking stock of what you need to do to strengthen your finances and to strengthen your career. And the first thing that you need to do, Pisces, is you need to start owning your own strength, and you need to start owning your own value that you bring to the table. Yes, that was my idea. Yes, I can help you with that. Yes, I ran that project. Yes, that project is successful. That's you, Pisces. Yes, that's my business. I started it last year and now I'm making 6 figures a year. That's you, Pisces. If you haven't started it yet, you are going to start it. It's inevitable. Sorry, I'm just giving you the energies. Okay, so just make sure, you know, with work and career that you are not, I'm also being told that not only do you need to keep to yourself a little bit, yes, you need to own what it is you're doing, and you need to own your part in it. But if you are doing something that might be just like a little bit undercover, like you might be working, maybe you're looking for a different job within your own organization, and you are collaborating with others, and you kind of want to move out of your current role, what I'm being told is that you need to keep that on the DL. Okay? Things will come out in their own time. It's all about divine timing. And right now, all you need to do is keep your nose, you know, to the grindstone, and just do your work. As far as any collaborations that are going outside of your particular department or outside of your particular company or whatever, you need to keep that on the DL until it is ready to be revealed. Don't let people steal your ideas. Don't let people steal your money. Be cautious, be aware, meditate, take time out, find out on who's on Team Pisces. Okay? Okay, the next card we have is for relationships and emotional life. Pisces, you got the Queen of Pentacles. And I don't care if you're a guy or a girl, you are a queen this month, period. You have a very practical approach to love and to relationships. If you are coupled with somebody, you are really focused on your finances. You may be getting finances from your spouse. You are looking at that pentacle as in value. You are looking at the value of relationships. You are getting rid of people that are of no value to you. You are keeping those that are of value in your arena. You are seriously considering who needs to go and who needs to stay. You have a lot to offer. I mean, look at you, Pisces. You are in this beautiful, lush garden, and you have got money, and you've got stability, and you've got nurturing, and you've got care, and you've got practicality. And so you need to be very careful about who you let into your life at this moment. So it's very, very important for you to be aware of that. If you are in a committed relationship and it is a successful committed relationship, you guys might be looking at ways to handle your money together. You may be looking at situations where, you know, for some of you, I'm sorry, but for some of you, you might be going through a divorce. I mean, here's the phoenix rising from the ashes, and here is your contemplative state after the 3 of Swords, which is about divorce. So some of you might be getting alimony, and that will put you in a situation where you are a little bit more comfortable with your life right now. You know, in this thinking state, you might be like, okay, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? What am I going to, you know, how am I going to invest this money, or how am I going to spend this money? I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the glare off of this. How am I going to invest this money? What am I going to, the message from Spirit is be practical. Don't spend it. Don't spend it on, don't go out and party. I mean, if that's the case, I mean, if you are getting divorced and you have got alimony and this is now you with the money sitting there looking at the money, what am I going to do with this? Be practical. That's what Spirit is telling me to tell you. They're saying there's absolutely no other message than to be practical. So take that for what it's worth. For you that are in, like I said, successful relationships and committed relationships, you guys are just really, you've got your mind on your money right now. You're being practical as a couple. You are looking at, you know, how to grow and nurture any money that you already have, and you are bringing a very stable and practical approach to your love and in your relationships, and it's very, very secure and it's very solid. So congratulations. This is awesome. This is really, really awesome for you guys. For those of you that are single, whether you're men or you're women, doesn't matter. There is someone potentially that is coming into your life that could be an earth sign, it could be a Capricorn, it could be a Virgo, or it could be a Taurus. And for the men, this is highly likely that this is a female. For the women, this could be men, but they could have some feminine aspects. So again, I don't really assign particular genders to these cards. These are energies, these are archetypes. So so just be aware of that. So this person, you know, he may be like a Taurus with a very feminine, very nurturing side to him. So for those of you Pisces that are out there that are looking and or are dating someone, and this may be the person that you are dating, you know, this is a really good match. This person's really solid. They really care about you. They want to nurture the relationship. They want to nurture you. They want to make sure that you know, they're also getting out of it what they put into it. They're actually looking for somewhat of a mirror to them. They want somebody that does know how to live a very good life, but also knows how to save their money and also knows how to manage their money. So if there is any hint here for any of you that are single out there and you are dating this type of person, if you want to make this particular relationship just a little bit stronger, I would say definitely focus on giving yourself a really good solid foundation with your finances. This will help to solidify your relationship and to bring it a little bit closer. This can be done in many ways. You know, say you are someone that does like the finer things in life, and say you are in a little bit of debt. It's okay. You know, who isn't in debt these days? You know, and if you're not in debt, that's wonderful, that's great. But you know, just make sure that you have a game plan. Make sure that you are looking at your future. Make sure you have like a 2-year debt-free plan. You know, those types of things, and you know, share that with that person that you're with, because I think that they would really enjoy hearing about it, especially if they're a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. I mean, they're all about, you know, finances and security and stability. So this is something you know, that you could definitely you can take some information from, as well as, you know, really, again, even for those of you that are single out there, as well as for you that are, you know, are committed, and those of you that may have gotten a divorce, you know, and that you're kind of looking at your money right now, be practical. The bottom line is be practical. So just be aware of that. Okay? Sorry, that one took a little bit longer. There were a lot of messages that were coming in pretty quickly. Okay. Oh, for health, Pisces. Pisces, you got, I'm going to just move over here a little bit. Pisces, you got the Ace of Pentacles. This is so awesome. Some of you are going to be embarking on a brand new health regime. Some of you are actually investing money into some type of detoxification diet, or maybe Jenny Craig, maybe Weight Watchers, maybe, you know, protein shakes, something like that. You are investing in your health right now. And this is great because for those of you Pisces that were overcoming addictions, alcoholism, depression, depression can be an addiction, I don't care what anybody says, and maybe sexual addiction or something like that, you are really, like I said, you know, you are now taking your power back, and you are saying, okay, enough is enough. Okay, mind, body, spirit connection, all of these need to be aligned so I can be the best person that I can be. So I am going to approach this not only on a physical plane, but I'm also going to approach it on a mental plane. I am going to start owning, you know, my ideas and my creativity, and I'm going to let people know what I bring to the table, and I am not going to be just giving all of my love, my compassion, and my kindness away, and my ideas away to people that are just standing at the ready to steal them. I am bringing value back into my life, because by being, you know, healthy and put together and everything else, you know, your health affects your mind affects your soul affects your body. I mean, it's all together. So here, basically, you know, what this is telling you in your health, okay, I just got, some of you are taking up running. Anyway, so also hiking. Okay, are we done? Okay. So you're bringing all that back together, and you're finally seeing, wait a minute, this is a connection. This is all, not only are we all one, I am all one within myself. It is like the Holy Trinity, for those of you that believe in the Holy Trinity. You know, God, Jesus Christ, Spirit, Holy Spirit, you know, those types of situations, you are finally realizing that you are one within yourself. Your soul is not separate from your health is not separate from your body is not separate from your mind. You are now embarking on a brand new journey to make yourself a healthier individually, both mentally, spiritual, or to include mental, spiritual, body, and soul. So congratulations, Pisces. I'm really, really proud of you, and I'm really, really happy for you that you've decided to take your power back and just move forward and say, watch out, world, here I come. Okay, so you got 2 cards for spiritual advice, so let's see what they have to say. Okay, Pisces, you got forgiveness. What I'm hearing from Spirit is that you are finally forgiving yourself. You're finally forgiving yourself for being a doormat. You're finally forgiving yourself for letting others steal your ideas and steal your inspiration. You are forgiving others with love and saying the time in our contract, the time we've had together in our contract is done. So it's time that I move on so I fulfill my spiritual purpose. You know, for those of you that are going through a divorce, you have to forgive the other person. You've got to let them go. You have to forgive yourself. You have to forgive yourself. You got to take ownership. Okay, I just heard you got to take ownership for your actions. Forgive those actions that you feel guilty of and give them to the universe. Let them go so they can be transmuted into something positive. Let your lessons be, you know, your wisdom moving forward. Take those lessons. Basically, this is what this is. You know, 4 swords, mental, spiritual lessons. Take them into your meditative state. Look at the positives. Be grateful for everything that's happened and let it go. Give it to the universe. Forgive it. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. When you do this, you will complete the mind, spirit, body, soul connection. You will complete the circuit. Forgiveness, I'm being told, is really, really big for you this month, Pisces. Okay? They don't kid around, do they? Pisces, you got healing. You have so much healing going on right now. You have woken up from a nightmare. Most of you. The nightmare within or the nightmare that is the external. You are wide awake. You were like, hello, here I am. I cannot believe I was living in that way. I cannot believe I did those things. I cannot believe I made those choices. How can I take that knowledge and that information and move forward to serve my highest purpose? To own my value. To not let others take my ideas. To not be hidden anymore. I'm being told that a lot of Pisces out there feel like they're hidden. Like they're not being celebrated. Celebrate yourself, Pisces. Seriously. Come on. You don't need others to celebrate you. You can celebrate you. Definitely. Just rock it like you own it. Because you do own it. You're the most intuitive sign of the zodiac. You know what you need to do. And that's where this healing comes in. By taking a practical approach in your relationships at work and you know, with your spouse or with your significant other, or what you're going to do now that you have, you know, alimony from a divorce, or you're finished with the divorce and you're trying to rebuild your future. Practical steps allow you to heal. And I'm hearing healing from long time. This is well before 2 to 3 years ago. Okay? Healing your body. Taking that first step. putting on those running shoes, getting out there, going, hey, let's hit the pavement, let's go. You know, let's lose that extra 10 pounds, or let's gain that extra 20 pounds in muscle. If you're a guy, maybe you're, or even if you are a girl, you know, what if you want to lose 5% fat and gain 17% muscle? There you go. There's your answer. Heal yourself. So by healing yourself and by forgiving yourself and focusing on those two things, you know, and making sure that you're taking time out to meditate and take a step back, not get so much in the fray. You're still moving, you're still gathering, those energies are still, you know, pummeling your consciousness yet, your aura. You've got to assimilate those energies. Don't rush it, okay? Don't rush into working out to where, you know, you're working out so hard you bust your ankle. Take time off. Be practical. Do it in moderation, okay? Pisces, you're embarking on a life-changing journey. Forgive those that have hurt you. Forgive those that didn't support you. Let go of it. Move forward in your own strength. Move forward in confidence that the universe has got your back. The universe loves you. I love you. I love my fishies. So take your power back, Pisces. It's time. Just do it. Okay, well, that's your reading for April of 2015, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, Psychic Sounds by B. I don't have my website up yet, but hopefully it will be up by the end of April. I do have a full-time job, so I do this in my off time. And I just want to thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for your time, your likes, your shares, your subscribes. My returning subscribers, thank you so much. And thank you for all of you that have subscribed, you know, in the past month. I mean, I'm just absolutely blown away. You guys just absolutely rock. It's just wonderful. So I'm going to take myself and my lucky hat and probably go get a glass of water and get these cards cleared for the next sign. But again, Pisces, take care of yourself. Much love, much light, many blessings. Namaste.